Hey, Hugo Alberto August, Rooftop Talk, coming to you right here again from beautiful Los Angeles, here at almost dawn. People are already getting ready to going into work, they're snaking in and whatnot. Yeah, that's why I like being a performer, you know. I may not make a lot of money, but at least I don't have to drive in that traffic. It's the kind of thing you want to avoid in LA, man. It'll drive you crazy. And that's kind of what I want to talk about real quickly. Positive energy. I'm one of the believers in The Secret, even though I haven't had my whole life fulfilled in the sense of wealth and fortune and all that. I have had it fulfilled in the sense of happiness, clarity in what I want. I meditate often, although not enough. I should meditate more, but you know, you go through periods of meditation, and then you go through periods of less meditation. Just like all life. You go through periods of excitement for something, and then you lose some of that excitement for something, and then you gain it back. It happens with meditation. It happens with being positive. However, I notice that the more I work on being positive, the more I concentrate on it. I do visualize often, all the time as a matter of fact. It does help me. It helps me stay focused on what I want, and now I'm focusing more on performing more often. Going out and having more fun. That's basically what I meditated on. Because cars, I like boats, I like having material gains too a little, but not as much as I originally thought. I'm more interested in spiritual happiness. I'm interested in security. I do want to have financial security, but only for that reason of security. Not because I want the money as much as I want the security. Now, mind you, after all, I do want to have a beautiful home somewhere. I don't know, I already have it in my head. Glass, 2-3 stories, pretty big, not too big, with an atrium in the middle, koi ponds, outside, indoors, outdoors, waterfalls, pads. All I have is on my head, right? Whether I have it or not in real life isn't the point. The point being is that since I keep bringing it into my life in my head, it makes me happy whenever I think of that thought. It puts a smile on my face. So I bring those kinds of thoughts into my head, you know. And that in terms of like I said, has helped me get out and do more things, and I'm going to be out performing and going around. So just stay positive, man. That's what I'm saying, is stay positive. A lot of people listen and go, yeah, stay positive. Well, that's the hardest thing to do, is stay positive. Staying positive is really tough because you have a lot of pressure on you, here, there, everywhere you go. You turn the TV on, you see there's pressure on TV. Every commercial is about some kind of pill that's for some kind of illness. A lot of negative signals coming in towards us to make other people money, to make other people wealthy. They're throwing a lot of negative signals in our direction, trying to sell us products that remind us that we're only human and fallible and physical, and we're going to have problems like that. And if you put the seed in there, just like, remember, I don't know if you ever heard about how Coca-Cola got busted, where people would go to the movie theaters and they would put a Coca-Cola frame within all the frames, so you wouldn't actually see it. But as a movie was playing, or a commercial was playing, all of a sudden the Coca-Cola frame would pop up for just a split second. You didn't see it, but your mind picked up on it, and all of a sudden you're craving a Coca-Cola. That's illegal. They don't allow that to happen because obviously other companies were doing it. They figured this out way back in the 1910s, 1920s. You know, with film. They obviously figured this stuff out way before that. But planting the seed is the main emphasis for advertising, and it's the main emphasis for having negative thoughts and having a negative life. If you get enough of those bad seeds planted in your life, you know, if you don't avoid them, you can't let them be planted, you know. If you're going to watch TV, fine, yeah. But don't focus on those commercials, on the negative stuff, on reading the newspaper. If you're going to read the newspaper because you're interested in the news, that's one thing. If you're going to read the newspaper and let it affect you, then stop reading the newspaper. That's all there is to it. It's that simple. Doctor, it hurts when I put my arm up like that. Well, then don't do that. That's the doc's response. Whenever I go like this, doc, my arm really hurts. Well, then don't do that. and then your arm won't hurt. And then maybe later on when you go like that, your arm won't hurt anymore either. I happen to know for a fact that psychosomatic pain is real. I'll be honest with you, one time I had a really bad pain, like 3 years ago, right here, a thumping pain right in the middle right here. And I started getting it, and I'm like, well, man, I'm going to have to go see a doctor on this, and bills, and here it goes. Because once you go see a doctor, the decline time starts with, more problems come along. But my friends took me to a strip joint. They saw me a little bummed out, and like, hey, let's go to a strip joint. We went to a strip joint. Not my big thing. I don't like going to strip joints too often. Although I love strippers, they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I would date a stripper. I'll date anybody. Any girl, I mean. I like all girls. Girls are awesome, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate because I don't want to get married anyways. Anyways, back to the story. So I went to the strip joint. I'm over there at the strip joint. My friend bought me a lap dance. The stripper's dancing for me. I had this pain right here at that point. It was like really bad, thumping. God. It's just now going on 1 week of just straight pain right there. Go away for a while, but it come back all the time, hurting them more and more, ulcer, whatever. This girl dances for me. She's doing her thing, and all of a sudden I noticed the pain going away. She was beautiful, by the way. This girl was beautiful. And she was doing her whole, and she was really pushing up against me, like some strippers will. Others will just kind of touch you a little bit, or whatever, I guess. But she was really, I was like, man, maybe she's in love with me. Either way, the pain went away. When she got done dancing for me, the pain went away. It's never come back since. Never come back. Not since. Maybe I'll get it later on down the line, and I'll go back to the strip joint. The doctor recommends having 2 aspirins and a stripper. Male or female. If you're a female, get yourself a male. Or, if you're gay, get yourself a male stripper. If you're a lesbian, get yourself a female stripper. Whatever, to each their own. But what I'm saying is that I recommend 2 aspirins and a stripper. For whatever ails you. Of course, I'm not saying that if you're highly religious or whatnot, because then again, I don't want you burning in hell or something over something like that. I'm saying? Psychosomatic. And that was psychosomatic pain. And that was for me evidence that positive thinking has a lot to do with everything. They even say you could heal yourself with your own hands. You could heal what ails you better with your hands and energy than by going to the doctor. A lot of people go straight to the doctor and they make that mistake. Any pain they get, boom, straight to the doctor. The problem is that with the doctor, he's going to give you prescriptions often. And as we know from all these TV commercials that are popping up, there's a lot of lawsuits based on all these prescriptions that doctors give, not fully knowing that this pill is going to cause you to have heart attacks, stroke, high blood pressure, psychotic behavior, or you're going to look like Oprah Winfrey. All of a sudden you're a white guy, next thing you know you're a black woman, Or the other way around, you're a black woman, next thing you know you're a white guy. Either way, it's high, it's frightening. So you can reach me at Rooftop Talk at Gmail, at rooftoptalk@yahoo.com. You can reach me at Rooftop Talk on YouTube, youtube.com/Rooftop Talk. You can reach me on Twitter, Hugo Alberto August, Rooftop Talk. Or you can reach me on Facebook, Hugo August, Alberto August, Rooftop August. Friend me on those. I'm easy to reach. I'm going to be coming to your town. I'm going to be traveling around now a little more. I'm going to be hitting up spots and whatnot. Just talking about whatever's on the venue. We're going to be interviewing people out there. Over here, more than anything, it's going to be just people hanging out. Semi-interviewing maybe. I don't know, but mostly just talking, whatever the topic is. Kanye West, TMZ, World Affairs, Ukraine, some hot girl we saw somewhere, one of my girl's friends, some guy she saw, whatever. We'll have conversations and you can be part of it, okay? Have a great life, stay positive, don't let negativity get to you, man. Stay strong. Sometimes negativity will get to you, but guess what? Push it out as fast as you can. The sooner you get it out of your way, the better you're going to feel. And the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. All right. Talk to you later. Have fun. Talk to you soon.